I'm Rosie Hardy. This is Rosie Hardy Gardening. I just want to give you an update on this channel. So I live and I work in the United Kingdom. Therefore, a lot of my experience about plants, how they grow, is all based around how they grow in this country. We started this channel maybe a little bit naively, thinking that quite a few, and a lot of you are viewers and listeners from the United Kingdom, but also we are getting a lot of people from the USA and other countries as well, which is wonderful, and it's really good to hear you. And I would love you to keep on commenting. What I want to say is that obviously when we first started, we weren't understanding that we needed to put in the USDA zones. So those are the zones that all of you in America know about, where to plant and what to do with your plants. We have rectified that now. We do list all of the USDA zones in the description part of the video when you're watching. So on my screen, when you go across the base border, you see more, you press that. All of the plants that I have spoken about are written up there, and their zone numbers are there as well. So we have done that. My problem then is I'm getting a lot of people, because originally we did individual plants, and I keep on getting people going, these are invasives in the USA, and sometimes they're invasives in other countries as well. But they are plants that are grown as garden plants here in the UK. So please, I understand that, and I will try and rectify and say, if you are in another country, you may not be able to grow this plant. It may be considered as an invasive. And we are working on that. But unfortunately, in the USA, there are so many different areas and different zones that I'm unaware of certain plants not being able to be grown. So do go and check with your local nurseries, because they will be able to say to you, sorry, you're not allowed to grow that plant in this country, or yes, you can. And you may find in some of your areas, you and the states, you may be able to grow the plants, but in other states they are not allowed. So please check locally. I can't do for every single state. I am sorry about that. We try our hardest, and there are certain things I know, having visited and been over to your beautiful country, I have known plants, and I say to people, can you grow this? And I try and take it on board. Same when I go to Australia or New Zealand, I take on board that you're not allowed certain plants because they have become invasive. So I just wanted to clear that up. So we are putting the USDA zones on there, but we can't always say if they are invasive or not. So that was basically because we were originally just a UK only. Now we are trying to be much more inclusive with the plant material, but do remember that there are plants that we grow here that definitely won't be with you. Very, very niche plants, and they will be around. But it still is interesting for you to understand that there are other plants, and you can look at them when you come over. I sometimes think that's the beauty of gardening, and the beauty of going to another country is that they are able to grow something that you certainly can't grow at home, but you can admire it when you go to another place and visit. So look at it in that way. Please also remember, I am only human, and occasionally there are mistakes. I do believe that, I can make mistakes. It's just been pointed out to me that I use really a lot. Okay, I'm going to try and stop that. But it is one of those things, and occasionally, say if I'm talking about a plant and we used to grow, say, 2 varieties of the same plant, but they came from different continents. So something just recently I got muddled up was Senecio pulcher and Senecio polypodon. One is South African, one is South American. And you can understand how we're talking about things that can happen. So please, I will accept that I can make mistakes, and I'll just put it out there. So thank you very much for actually visiting my channel and watching all of the videos. Do comment. We like the comments. We like to be able to improve the channel. So thank you very much for watching.